Harvesting vegetables always seems like a simple process. Grow them until they're ripe and then harvest them. But it's actually a delicate balancing act in deciding when to harvest your vegetables. Wait too long and animals can get at them. They can grow too big and woody. They can start to rot too soon and they're undersized, underripe, even though they might look ripe, and don't give peak flavor. But today, we got a bunch of different vegetables that we're going to harvest. So let's go out into the garden and start digging them up. First on my list of vegetables are turnips. And you can harvest turnips really anytime, from when they're golf ball size up until when they're giants. They get too big. These are the kinds that can get woody. I would like them, this is perfectly fine to cut them at this size. I like them a little bit bigger. So one I'm going to be taking is back here. Here we go. Right here. This is a nice big turnip. And I'll just pull it out. And I think that's a nice sized turnip. There's one more in this bed that I'd like to get. I'm gonna leave the dirt in the garden. It's gotten some, looks like some worm type of damage, but that can easily be cut off. And I'll give the greens, well, you can eat the greens, and I actually do harvest the greens on occasion. Like I could come in here and take off a lot of these greens and cook them up, but I'm not doing that this time. I think it's this one here. This is a fairly decent size turnip. When I'm happy with its size. And now it'll give the other turnips more room to grow. And we got plenty of turnips growing in here. We got a small one back there, an even smaller one there. And got a few still to go. Those were the transplanted turnips. These are the direct seeded ones. Now, these are actually like a good size to pull right now. I want them to get a little bit bigger though. So I'm gonna leave them in just a little bit longer. We got a bunch of smaller ones in here. So we'll have a good harvest of turnips yet. But like I said, I want these to grow just a little bit bigger. Next up will be Rutabaga. So this is a nice size, yeah, you can see it. There we go. This is a nice size Rutabaga. If I can get these other darn leaves out of the way. So we'll just pull that out. I can't even see what I'm doing here. Also, by moving them out, it'll give more light to the others that remain. It also has a little bit of, looks like worm damage of sorts on it. But this can all be cut off. And I got another one in here. Slightly smaller, but I think it's still ready to come. There we go. I'll leave the dirt in the garden. And that should still be good eating. See, one more I got right here behind these leaves. Now we're gonna pull this guy out. That's a nice one. Won't be too woody at all. And last is one down here. If I can find him. There we go. He's right down there. Yeah, it's actually a good sized one too. That's a good eating rutabaga. Now I'm not seeing much other good bulb production with the rest of the rutabagas. I mean, there is one here, small, and I guess they're underground here. They're not very big right now, so we'll let them go a while longer. But like these down here, this is never going to develop into anything. Those were the ones that we planted direct seeded, and they just never were able to overcome the shadows created by the ones we transplanted in. So it's a small garden haul, but I love my root vegetables, and I'm happy to put these up and store them for later on. Of course, you could eat them right away, but as I said, I'm going to be putting them aside, storing them in the freezer, and then using them over time. If you want to see what we were doing in the garden last week, check out this video right here, and then subscribe and hit that notification bell. And that way you'll be able to follow along in the progress on all of our vegetables as we try to grow a supermarket in our own backyard. Okay, thanks for watching.